So say something about you in brief, what Pankaj is all about.
I am currently studying third year, and I am mostly done web development, React framework, and JavaScript. I started my journey with Java, then moved on to C, then to C Sharp, and then moved to web development. Currently pursuing React and learning new technologies like React Redux and Tailwind. Uh,
What else about your extracurricular activities? Any projects?
I have developed projects like chess. I developed a chess game in my first year on Java platform. Then I implemented some AI into it. Mostly like what pieces you can move to that usually the chess game shows. Then also worked on making a website which I'm currently making, which is around related to a game toolkit, developing something related to a game. These are my current projects.
Tell me about your hobbies, Pankaj.
I mostly like to play games on PC.
You like
And
to play
sometimes
what?
cricket,
Games.
games, PC games.
What kind of games?
I currently play Oxygen not related. Mostly simulator-based games.
The games on computer only.
Also play cricket and badminton.
Okay,
Also.
badminton also. So what do you know about badminton? Who are the best international players in the field of badminton?
That's not I know.
Okay, only you play. You don't have the
Yes, I
idea
only
about
play. It's my interest, but not esports is not my interest or competitions
Okay,
like
apart
that.
from the games, what more hobbies you have?
I also like doing programming. This is why I joined CS in first place.
Okay. So programming is your interest area, right? Because of that reason,
Yes,
you have
sir.
chosen computer science.
Yes, sir.
So in computer science field, what necessary to become a good programmer?
A good problem solving skills, good analytical skills are the major part of being a good programmer. Then you also need to learn quickly and adapt to changes happening around. World is moving fast. So
If somebody is good in mathematics, they can be a good programmer, or anybody who is not good in mathematics, they can also be the good programmer.
Both can go. Being good in mathematics program is not all about mathematics. There are also major skills like analytics. Mathematics do play a good role in programming, but it's not everything you need to know about that. A person without good mathematics skill can also become a good programmer, but mathematics definitely help a lot.
Okay. In which kind of competition you have participated in your BTech curriculum?
I participated in SIH and won the SIH. And
you have won the SIH also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your team won or you have won?
Our team, I mean, yes. Sir.
Your team.
Our team.
So what kind of projects you have made?
We made a vaccine monitoring system there. In which
so what is the use of it?
It can detect the temperature of the vaccines. That if the temperature vaccines are spoiled, then it will send the alarm to the required authorities that the vaccines are being spoiling or spoiled, so that the spoiled vaccines are not injected into patients. Spoiled vaccine can really be dangerous to health of patient. It can kill someone.
What is your interest again?
Interest about programming is my interest area mostly.
Programming is interest area.
Programming field.
So machine learning is all about programming, or it is something more than that, or it is less than that?
Machine learning is all about how do you learn it's about data mostly, data analytics.
Data analytics.
Data science.
It is nowhere related to the programming.
It is more towards the data science than to programming. Data science. It is more towards data science than programming.
Data science towards programming.
More towards data science than programming.
Okay, more towards. So what is the difference between programming and machine learning?
Programming is how you define, how you write the logic. In programming, we describe how the software will work. While in data science, the software automatically try to learn and do things on their own. We give them data and they create the response from it and auto-generate their skills.
So how you rate yourself in programming in your class?
I am very good at. I can rank myself in my
You
class,
cannot rank yourself.
but I am very good at that.
Oh, you are very good. That you are sure about it.
I have there are many friends who are also very good at programming. Ranking is not an easy task that you can do that easily. Some are good in some fields, some are in other fields good.
Okay. What is your percentage? 10, 12? Pankaj?
8.6 and 71%. 10th में 8.6 CGPA and 71% in 12th.
And what about BTech?
Currently 9.0 CGPA average.
Okay. Okay, Pankaj. Nice talking to you.
Thank you, sir.
Knowledge wise, you seems good, right? You are slightly confident about what you are doing and what you have to do. You have done some projects also, it seems, won the competition that always give confidence, right?
So tell me, what kind of job do you want to get from the campus placements?
I want SDE role, which I
You
am
want
looking
what?
for my campus. SDE,
You
Software Development Engineer.
software development engineer. So the first question is, why do you think anyone should hire you as a development engineer?
I am quick. I am easily. I can easily learn new things that are required for the job.
Hmm.
I have
Hmm.
I also have a good analytical skills and problem
Hmm.
solving skills, and
Hmm.
quickly adapt to the new environment.
Hmm. Tell me, what is the difference between you are doing some projects in web development, right, and React.js?
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference between software developer's role and software engineer's role?
Software and developer roles are what people in which people develop the software
Hmm.
from the ground, which is make something new. While in
Hmm.
software engineer roles, people work on the existing softwares like bug maintenance, testing, and
So,
deployment.
so software engineers don't develop new software. Software engineers work on existing softwares only.
Their main role is to work on existing softwares, but they can also develop and add new things if needed.
Right, right. So what work have you done in maintaining or develop or finding faults and improving current softwares? Have you done any work in that area? Because that's what you want
I
to
have
become, right?
I have improved my own chess game I made first
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
first year. Then I worked on it again in on third year, fixing some
Right.
bugs and testing some
So how do you
things.
go about improving an existing software?
I try to do do it practically and then see what can be improved further. I go to the code and try to do things other way which are better, which I learned through my experience.
That
Like
is about your software. But supposing a company hires you and company has a existing software that running called BPIX. It is a enterprise resource planning software, very old software, and they want you to improve that software. So how would you go about improving the software?
I will first see how the software works, how it is designed, and
So
then
how will
try
you know? How will you find out how it works?
by going to from bottom to up or top to bottom if needed.
It's an enterprise software. There are multiple
It's
users.
very big.
So
Then I
how
will
will
go
you
module by module.
and
That
how will you
how the
know?
module specific part work, which needs improvement.
How will you find out which part needs work improvement?
Which is, I can
Ah,
see
hmm.
try using it, and see what can I do much about it.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Chalo, supposing you find a particular problem is there that needs to improve, that the biggest problem that you find it cannot work on Excel sheets, right? The data cannot be exported to Excel, Excel cannot be imported, and most of the people in the company are using Excel sheets to work, and they need to upload the data into the software. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
how would you take care of this?
I would first make a module that can read the Excel data and write to Excel data. Then I
Hmm.
will fetch the data from database using the already existing data and convert
Hmm.
it into the Excel format. The
Okay.
module can read the data in Excel as well as write the data
Okay. Now
and
you
then
have done
implement.
this. You have made
Then
this
I will
development.
then I will implement into the existing software.
So you will implement into this software. Anything you do before implementing the software?
Testing and testing will be done, bug
So,
testing before
so how
implementing.
will you
It
test
will
it?
not break other things.
How will you test it?
On I can test it by using it a fork, then test it. If it works, then I will push it to the main branch.
Hmm.
If it breaks some things, then I can is it always delete the fork easily.
So how would you know whether the software is reliably good to release into the system?
I can make a certain test which can check the corner cases if for failures and
What
going
is
to
the
the
what are the tests that can give you predictability of reliability of a software?
like something that if divide by zero,
Well,
then I can pass a test. Like if something is divided by zero, then it will show the error. Or the constraints are the test cases. I can test the software at the constraints. What constant the software will fail
you
and the
know,
further
you know,
uses.
you do you know about hypothesis testing?
No, sir.
No.
I think sir, I can means that we can predict the situation that might happen and try to
Hmm.
create it and then
Hmm.
fix. If it creates an issue, we can fix it.
Okay. All right, Pankaj. So, quick feedback for you. You I think you understand and you have good knowledge of the software development part based on my limited understanding.
Pankaj,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Good
Good
evening, sir.
afternoon. Good. So, what projects are currently you're working in the company?
So I am working on ERP based
ERP,
projects.
ERP based project. So, what do you mean by ERP?
Enterprise Systems Planning. It is basically software in which the enterprise uses to manage their systems all over from the ground to up,
Okay.
and it defines they use it to manage basic manage like where the from resources come, like, where are resources being used, and where are resources going.
What type of role you are working?
I am currently a C# developer here,
Okay, she shut down.
working on.
What kind? Okay. So, what kind of programming languages you know?
I have known React, Java, C#, C, and JavaScript, and
Okay.
also front-end frameworks like HTML and CSS.
Okay. Okay. So, can you tell me about the difference between the HTML and CSS?
HTML is a structure how a website will work, while a CSS is formatting how a website will look.
You have no, you have the knowledge about data structures.
Yes, sir.
So what are the various applications of data structures?
Data structures like can be are the core foundations like structures, queues, stacks. They are used most widely used in the programming language to apply logic and such to store data. You it is
It is only used to store the data or any
no no
application.
no not only to store data, but it is also where to store data. They are also used for various logical tasks. Stacks are used to queues are used to return queues are used when we need to schedule the task and how the tasks will execute themselves.
Or
And trees are used, hash maps are also used as well.
so any application that is using the stake has a data structure.
Stack, there's a tower of Hanoi.
This
It
tower
also
of
uses,
an okay,
and
and
then
it's
parenthesis matching is also used by using
matching.
stacks.
Okay,
Conversion of postfix to prefix to postfix also uses stacks.
okay. What is peak operations?
Pick option in which when you see
Peak.
the most top PE can on a stack, right?
Yes, in a stack,
when you-
because we have push operation, we have pop operation.
I
so
accept.
because
In which when you say the top element of the stack without removing it,
without
retrieving the data from the top of the element without removing it, I think big operation.
without reading, that is in peak operation. So in a stack, can you delete the element? What is the underflow and overflow conditions in the stack?
Underflow condition is when
What is
minus
the
one, when the
condition?
top,
Top equal to
when it minus one,
top equal to
and
minus
overflow.
1. Overflow.
So when
Or
there is no element, it is underflow, and when
yes,
top
yes.
is
When there is no element in the stack, then it is said to be an underflow condition. Then what will
underflow.
be the condition? How the system can we check?
When the pointer which is used to determine the top position of the stack is minus one.
Equal is to minus 1. And what will be the overflow conditions? Suppose I have to
When
insert a
the
new element into the stack.
position when the top index is equal to the length of the stack.
Length of the stack. And the
Yes,
length
sir.
will be, you are counting the length from 0 or the from 1?
One index from one.
Starting from the 1 index. Okay. So that is should be equal to the maximum size of the
Maximum size of the stack.
maximum size of the stack. Okay.